is an edible vegetable oil derived from the mesocarp of the fruit of the oil palm. Palm fruit oil is consumed worldwide in more than 100 countries. Malaysia is one of the second largest producer of the palm oil and a major exporter. It is one of the most controversial agriculture commodities of our time. In order to achieve sustainability of palm oil, there are some terms that we need to understand, like importance of palm oil industry in terms of economy, social and ecosystem. Importance of palm oil industry in terms of economy. From the graph, the statistics illustrate the domestic consumption of palm oil in Malaysia from 2011-2012 to 2017-2018, whereby in the recent years, palm oil consumption amount about 3.57 million metric tons, which represent the highest amount of palm oil consumption. In 2016, agriculture sector stood at 8.1% or 89.5 billion ringgit to the gross domestic product GDP. Oil palm was a major contributor to the GDP of agriculture sector at 43.1%, followed by the other agriculture sector. Importance of palm oil plantations in terms of social. Palm oil industry helped resettling over 100,000 families, turning palm oil into a major source of employment in Malaysian people. Along with the increase in total employment, income and standards of living has increased as well. A number of other benefits that come along with reducing poverty. It relating to the quality of life improvement for the worker, development of housing, health facility, educational institutions, infrastructure, utilities, and religious facilities. These benefits have made the people in Malaysia healthier and more secure, and also reduce migration from rural to urban area to increase national stability. As Malaysian Palm Oil Organization pursued a very social welfare initiative into the future, one can expect continued improvement to smallholder and worker standards of living and expanded support and success for the palm oil industry as a whole. The importance of the industry in terms of ecosystem. The first, zero burning during replanting ensures that are not only environment free from the smoke pollution. Secondly, habitat of the beetles which pollinate the fruit of the oil palm. Next, practice of biomass recycling, which is organic fertilizer. And lastly, biological control of insect pests. First major issues of sustainability in technology is there was no existing progressive oil palm industry elsewhere in this world to use as a model or to turn to for advanced technology or innovations. Therefore, due to this, we are lack of readily available custom-made technologies or relevant existing R&D findings and technology to support development of the industry. At the same time, we could not expand the market plan for the palm oil or get information on its uses, performance, characteristics, and other qualities. In order to do so, we have to research and disseminate it. Second major issues of sustainability in technology is the new technologies require high investment with uncertain result, and even if the results are positive, benefit from research are normally only reaped in the long term. Major issues of sustainability of palm oil plantation in institutionalization. In Malaysia, major players and stakeholders in the palm oil industry form a complex network. Various organizations are busy looking after their own interests in this field, due to many issues such as deforestation and forest degradation that cause irreversible biodiversity loss, gas house emission, and climate change. Therefore, as a solution, in 2004, the Roundtable Sustainable Palm Oil (RSPO) has developed with a guidance and standard for sustainable production of palm oil plantation. Lastly, all institutional members of the government and environmental NGOs and even social organizations must cooperate toward achievement of the common objective by formal or informal institution for certificate of palm oil and better future of the environment. Policy can be defined as a set of rules or procedure regarding oil palm company. The aim is to encourage company to develop production of sustainable palm oil. This is the example of the policies that need to be considered. The first one is policy on high conservative value assessment, whereby the area designed on basis of the high conservative value, which are biological, ecological, social or cultural value, must be considered. Number 2, policy to minimize the greenhouse emissions by progressively reduce by no burning for development and minimize use of artificial fertilizer. Number 3, no development regardless of that and protect peatland through water management and fire prevention. Number 4, RSPO and MSPO certification only be obtained if it comply with all the applicable legislation and the code practice. Number 5, no deforestation or plan on UNESCO heritage and legally protected. Last but not least, policies in minimize the use of pesticide for the palm oil plantation. Concern about the potential of biosystem engineering as technology input to strengthen the sustainability of the system. Palm oil industry suggests a focus on improvement through the full range of modern approach and improved benefit of the agronomic management. The example of the potential is mechanized cutter, drone alert, integrated oil palm genomic breeding platform IOP GBP, Geographic Information System GIS, and greenhouse climate control. As a conclusion, palm oil plantation outcome can be positive for food productivity, reduced pesticide use, and carbon balance. Significant challenge, however, remain to develop national and international policies to support the wider emergence of more sustainable form of agriculture production across both industrialized and developing countries.